I want to hear. It's not Canadian, though. That's the thing. We can make it up a similar way.
Okay, whatever. Let's.
Like,
okay, just give me the record.
I have to tell a story. I ordered this vinyl because I love this song.
I love the take a picture of that Oldies Records, man, because that's cool. That is cool, guys. You guys listening, all the 2,000 of you listening to this, you gotta look at the picture that I'm gonna post of this record. It's like it's something I've never seen before. It's white and pink, but the pink is like really cool. It's really. Did you snap a picture when he was holding it?
I did.
Okay, good. Okay, so what song are we gonna play there, Bicycle Man?
This is a side A track. Let me count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And It Was You. We're looking at How to Dress Well's latest album, Total Loss.
Okay.
On vinyl. It's got a bit of a pink swirl to it. It's really a beautiful vinyl.
So track number 5.
Yeah, the second to last track on the A side, I believe it is.
Yeah, well, it better be because that's where I have the needle. Oh, and did I cure? Oh, look.
Whoa.
Is there snapping at the beginning of it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I had it. Then I just the tremor in my hand. You see, I have to go for that brain surgery. Oh man, it'd be awesome if I went for brain surgery. How many times did they freaking snap their
That's how the song starts.
Well, how far back do I have to go? Does it blend into the other song? Because I'm like, I'm into the other song now. So do they blend?
Yeah, I think it does blend. Yeah.
Okay, well then
the blend remix.
Then we're gonna. Okay, then we're gonna start that at this spot, and we're gonna play the song "And It Was You" by what's it called again?
How to Dress Well.
How to Dress Well. Their new album called Total Loss. Here we go. How long is this going to go on for?
Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up. It gets louder.
Does the whole song go like this?
There's a sweet bass line that's going.
What?
But listen, here it comes. Wait a second. Right after this verse. Yeah, there it is. That bass line just kills me. I love it.
It's not a bass line.
That drum line.
It's a drum beat.
That drum
Yeah,
beat.
drums.
That song. This song kills me. The entire song. All of it. Yeah.
Well, I have to admit, it's not as bad as other songs that you've made me play on this show. So.
Hey, I'm a connoisseur. I'm a connoisseur of music.
Where'd you pick your record up at it?
On the internets.
Internet. Oh, cool. That's the first time I've seen a pink and white record.
And It Was You by How to Dress Well. Their album Total Loss. Well, it wasn't a total loss.
Yeah, in fact, it's pretty good.
It was not as bad as other songs that you've made me play on this show.
Hey, I have good taste in music. I resent that.
Honestly, that sounded like a cover of something.
No.
Then they obviously ripped off somebody like Boys to Men or something like that. That's basically what it was. That was a Boys to Men song. Just like that new Bruno Mars hit, that Locked Out of Heaven. That's a Police song.
Yeah.
That's a song that the Police could have done. In fact, it was a Police ripoff. Bruno Mars, you're ripping off the Police.
Well, his entire career is based upon being an imitation of someone else. His entire Grammy performance was James Brown.
It's what a good segue to what I'm going to discuss here. Because my question of the day is Green Day at all original?
Not since their biggest album. What was that called?
Dookie?
Yeah, not since Dookie.
Or is it Dookie or Dookie?
Dookie, not since Dookie.
Or could be Dookie.
Not since Dookie have they been entirely original.
Okay. I have two things against Green Day. Actually, no, three things. Maybe more, but the three main things. First, years ago, I remember a girl talking to me. She was, like, I'm an alternative chick, I'm alternative. So she's like, oh, but Green Day is so awesome. This was the early to mid 90s. Oh yeah, they're so awesome. They were on this talk show, and the guy was sitting there, and he actually said, oh, I don't care about the fans. I just do it for money. And I'm like, oh, so you mean they're really imitating what the Sex Pistols did like 20 years before that? And who knows who else did it before they did?
Well, the Sex Pistols, it was kind of a step further. Not only did they not care about their fans, there's stories about how violent they are towards their fans. They hate their fans. They hate everyone. They're a hate-filled band.
You know who was even more hate-filled though? Just not as hyped up? The Fall.
The Fall.
The Fall hated their fans too. They actually wrote a song called "Hey Student," which I don't know what the words were. I remember I had the CD. But it was the CD, and they had a song called "Hey Student," and it basically just bashed students because their album had hit the indie chart, the college radio charts.
They hate the fact that they're getting big in the college radio station.
Yeah, they didn't like it. But they were good. But anyway, same idea. Then I saw Green Day on the iHeartRadio concert footage. They have a thing every year, and it was on TV the other day, and I saw Green Day, and you know what they did after their performance? They smashed their guitars on the stage, and I think one guy even, if I remember correctly, he even took his guitar and smashed the amplifier with it too.
That's just a waste of good equipment.
It is.
And I'm just like, oh, hey, I think somebody else had done that before, maybe 50 years ago or so. I don't know who did it. Get it? Hey, come on, that was good. Wasn't that good?
Yep. And the Who had a huge statement about it, and one of the guys actually lost his hearing because of this stunt they pulled on live air.
Well, was it because of that, or was it just because they were generally so loud all the time?
They were just crazy.
Because you're talking about Pete Townsend. Yeah. And he lost his hearing, but I think that's because the Who were playing such loud concerts all the time. And for the longest time, they had, I don't know if they still have it, but I know that they had the record for the loudest concert ever. And they probably did that many times.
Yeah, so Green Day breaking her guitars is weak in comparison. Maybe even before that, there was bands that would smash their guitars because their guitars stopped working on stage.
See, that makes sense. Why not? Oh, hey, my turntable doesn't work. Why not? Well, I've done that with records. I'll have a record that just, I'll find, oh my God, it skips, and I look, and there's this big, deep scratch. So what do? I snap it in half, and I throw it into the garbage.
Good for you, Johnny.
Yeah,
that's right. Performance too, because that's rock and roll.
Yeah. Yeah, but only if it was like some crappy record. It might have been a Britney Spears record. So I can't remember. Could have been Gautier. I don't know.
Yeah, you can save it. Old equipment that's just about on its last legs or dying, then smash it. But, you know, if it's good equipment there, why break it?
That's right. So, now that we enjoyed this awesome Canadian song, but I have to admit, though.
It wasn't Canadian.
That's right. It wasn't Canadian.
Not
Give me
Canadian.
that. Give me that. I forgot. So, that means I have to play an extra Canadian song.
Yeah, I've got an extra
Darn
Canadian
you.
song.
Darn you. Wait, what's on my hit wave? Because I haven't played actually technically any hits today.
I did bring some Teen Days, which is...
Did you?
Yeah.
Well...
Which we could play.
We could, but you know what? I met Colin James once.
Me too. Not actually. I saw him once in concert.
And there's a song by Colin James on this record.
That works.
So, yeah,
What is it?
But what I want to do... Damn, we just don't have enough... Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're not going to waste any more time. We're going to play 3 more songs. One is going to be Voodoo Thing by Colin James. Actually, maybe we only have time for 2 more songs. We're going to play Voodoo Thing. Then I'm going to talk at you for a while. Then we're going to end the song with the one and only Mary's Boy Child by Boney M.
Ooh.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Season's holidays.
While I cue up this Colin James song, I'm just going to sing a bit of the song I wrote about my meeting Colin James. Okay, so here it goes. Sitting in the cafe eating some toast. It was French, the kind that I like the most. I noticed in the corner of my eye, it was the face of quite a popular guy. I was too shy to introduce myself, so I just sat there eating by myself. I knew the waiter, Tom was his name. He said, "Hey Johnny, come and meet Colin James." I met Colin James. I met Colin James. I met Colin James. I met him. He's cool. And I got it